Cynthia Miller-Idris is with us now. She's the director of the Polarization and Extremism Research and Innovation Lab at American University, also the author of the book Hate in the Homeland, the New Global Far Right. Doctor, why has this hatred turned into such violence?
Well, we've been seeing this ticking up for decades, really, but especially over the last decade. And as social media spaces have become sites to foment this hate and to share it in meme form, in the form of videos, and to really broaden out the reach in terms of the places and spaces where people encounter it. So, we have young people encountering it on in their gaming platforms, on YouTube channels, and pretty much anywhere that you spend time online now, you're likely to encounter propaganda, disinformation, and hateful content. And then that opens up entire new rabbit holes that can draw people in. So where it used to be a kind of a destination that people had to seek out, now our expectation really is that everyone encounters it, both as a victim of it or as a sort of encountering it and potentially being radicalized or drawn in. And we need better digital media literacy tools to prevent people from falling prey and being persuaded by that kind of manipulative rhetoric.
Better media literacy tools. How do you convince a group of people who likely could never have found each other prior to the internet age? How do you convince them that what they're seeing and hearing and believing is not real?
Well, first of all, one of the first things we need are people who are better equipped to recognize and reject racist and supremacist content when they encounter it, when they haven't had sufficient explanation of things about race and about the legacy of racism in this country, and then they encounter propaganda, disinformation, and conspiracy theories about racism online, about telling them false things about immigrants, positioning it as a sense of threat. That can lead to very dangerous outcomes. And in fact, a lot of what the propaganda does is tell them they are engaging heroically. They're trying to save their people. And we've seen that language of martyrdom and of heroism again and again, where actually people get so radicalized that they believe they're doing the right thing.
We've seen it here. The Buffalo shooter said to have written a manifesto of his own that references a racist conspiracy theory known as white replacement theory. We hear politicians give a nod to it on television. It's obviously not real and never has been, but how has it become so mainstream among white supremacists? And now they're saying the quiet thing out loud with like no shame.
The mainstreaming of it is a huge problem. So because it echoes, right? I mean, so even though in this case the shooter here, writes and admits online that he was radicalized in dark, spaces online in the 4chan settings, where he's encountering the propaganda. But adults who surround him, and in cases like this, I mean, we don't know about this particular case if this is what happened, but in cases like this, adults who surround it are much less likely to recognize it if they themselves are encountering great replacement type language about and conspiracy theories from their elected officials or in mainstream cable news. So we are hearing that reinforcement and the echoing and of the same kind of language. In the online spaces globally, though, the conspiracy theory is celebrated, and in part because it can be applied and has been applied to so many types of victims, to Latinos here, to Jewish groups, to Muslims, and to Black Americans as well.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.